Horses are extremely intelligent animals. This makes them very complex. Horses are also very unique individuals. Just like people, no two horses are the same. People are said to have different personalities. Horses also have different personalities, which Pat Parelli has dubbed horsenalities. If we want to be a good horseman, we must learn the innate characteristics of each type of horse. This is a very complex subject, and people sometimes devote their whole lives to the study of horses. The more time you spend with horses and observing their behavior and reactions, the more you will begin to understand them on a deeper level. The first concept we need to understand about horses is that they have a brain that is physically structured like ours, with two sides or hemispheres. The horse, just like the human, will use different parts of the brain at different times and under different circumstances. The right side of the brain in a horse is used when they are alert and in survival mode. When danger strikes, the right side of the brain kicks in and tells the horse to flee in order to survive. The left side of the brain is the side the horse uses when they are calm and thinking rationally. The left side of the brain is used when horses are thinking through a problem, such as trying to unhook the latch on a gate. In this video, we will look at the characteristics a horse shows when they are using the right side of their brain. The horse is said to be right-brained when it is showing signs of being nervous or fearful. A horse using the right side of their brain is scared. Many people will describe a right-brained horse as being crazy or unpredictable. You must learn to recognize this as them being terrified. It might be pretty to watch a horse prance around with their head held high, but this is certainly not a horse that is safe to work with. Never, never, never use punishment on a right-brained horse. The horse is scared enough to start with. Harsh punishment will just drive them deeper into a state of terror. Prey animals will only switch to the calmer left brain mode when they feel safe and secure. The first thing you want to do is establish a reliable leadership so your horse can become more and more left-brained. Each horse is different, and some are just more inclined to going right-brained quicker and staying there longer than other horses. It is part of their genetic makeup. You can never train the right brain tendencies out of a horse completely, but you can learn how to be an effective leader that allows the horse to stay calmer. Horses with high right brain tendencies will always seem to be upset if things aren't right the way they are used to it. They get snorty at almost anything. It takes a lot of skill to deal with these kind of horses. These horses will spook if the slightest thing is different, such as a bucket placed in a new spot or a wheelbarrow in a different place. Right-brained horses are impulsive and seem to respond without reason. They tend to have difficulty standing still, especially when they are held or ridden. They are extremely alert to their surroundings, and their head is high to focus their eyes at things in the distance. Their mind seems to be rapidly calculating what is going on in the distance and not thinking about what is being asked of them by the person handling them. These horses panic at the drop of a hat, sometimes quite literally, and may actually run over you in their haste to flee. This instinct to barge into the human goes back to their herd instinct. The horse knows the center of the herd is the safest place to be. They push into the human to get close for safety. This can lead to a very dangerous situation for the human. A horse like this must be taught to respect boundaries and not to cross over them unless they are invited. Expect this kind of horse to have a tendency to bolt or run. They will also tend to kick quickly or strike if they get nervous. This is their survival mode, kicking out when they get anxious. Don't confuse the horse's spirit level with being right-brained. Many people think a frightened, terrified horse is spirited. They think they are keeping the horse's spirit intact, when in reality they are developing a situation where the horse is fearful and distrustful. Think of spirit as being exuberance and curiosity. You don't ever want a horse to lose their natural curiosity for the world around them. Strive for a calm, thoughtful, curious horse at all times. We strive to use only calm, left-brained horses for our students at Flying G. We provide a safe and calming atmosphere where our horses trust those who handle them. Harsh, abusive training methods are never a good idea for any horse. Learn to know how to recognize a scared, right-brained horse. You must view horses as intelligent, thoughtful animals that have feelings and emotions. When you learn to understand and work with these emotions rather than against them, you will have a horse that is well on its way to wanting to be your perfect partner. In our next video, we will be looking at left brain behavior. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to be alerted when we upload a new video. Fear can be a very powerful force. Fear keeps us from accomplishing our goals. We are fearful we might fail or look foolish, so we choose to not try. We must put our trust in God that He will see us through whatever task He has set before us. God promises to give peace and security of mind. Living in fear and uncertainty is not what God wants for His children. He wants to give us a great peace in our lives that can drive away all the fears, upsets, and doubts we experience in everyday life. When we find this great peace He offers, it can open up a new life and adventures we never thought possible. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John 14:27.